Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to connect multiple ASI Airs with one mobile device. In my case, this is a Samsung Galaxy tablet, and I have a ASI Air Mini and also an ASI Air Pro. Now, I'm going to show you how to connect to these wirelessly. I would much rather have probably used Ethernet, but the ASI Air Mini does not have an Ethernet connection, so I'll be showing you how to do this wirelessly. And there's a few things you're going to need. You're going to need, of course, a wireless router. This is a TPlink WR90, and you're able to put this in access point mode, and here is the switch for that. Now, if you can see that. So have it switched to access point mode. So the first thing you're going to want to do is set up your router. So let's take a look at that. All right, here is my routering. It's all powered on, ready to go. It is in wireless access point mode. All I have to do now is log into it via Wi-Fi. So you might not have the same router as I do. And you want to go ahead and read the instructions to see what the Wi-Fi password is for your particular router. For me, it was written on the router itself. So I'm going to log in to the configuration page, and I'm just going to put this right over here while we do it. All right, so I connected to my router via Wi-Fi. After that, I went to my web browser and logged into my configurations page, and it brought me here into setup mode. As you can see here, I have 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz modes on this access point. And because the ASI Air is only capable of connecting to this router via station mode in 2.4 gigahertz, what I find is I connect to it via 2.4, but I use my tablet on the 5 gigahertz side. It actually cuts down on some of the latency created in 2.4 gigahertz because you get faster transfer speeds on 5 gigs, right? So I have noticed a big difference connecting in 5 gigahertz mode for my tablet, even though my ASI Airs are connected via 2.4. But I had to set them both up, and you can see in the menu, all I had to do was click on 2.4 and then go to wireless security and set up my username and password, right? And I did that again with 5 gigahertz too. You want to make sure you save all your settings, and after you've saved all your settings, you're going to want to power on both of your ASI Airs and set them up. So let me show you how to do that. All right, so I have both my ASI Airs plugged in, and I just need to verify that I see them in the Wi-Fi menu, which I do. So let's log into one of them and set them up. So let's choose the ASI Air Mini. So I'm going to connect to the Mini and then log in to the app. And I know it's connected to the ASI Air Mini because in the top left-hand corner is ASI Air Mini. Now I renamed my ASI Air, and I'm going to show you how I renamed my ASI Air on that one. So let's enter, and then you're going to go to the eye icon over there, and then you're going to click the Wi-Fi icon, and it'll bring you into the setup menu. After that, you want to click device Wi-Fi right there, and you can modify the name and password of your ASI Air. Now, there's a tricky way of entering the name of your ASI Air. What I've noticed is it does like the name ASI Air in the front of it, and then underscore, and I think this is key here, is it won't save it unless there are 4 characters after the underscore. So if you're having issues saving a name for your ASI Air, try it that way, because that's what actually worked for me. All right, once you named your ASI Air, all you have to do is back out of that and click station mode. You'll see mine is already set up, but yours would say station mode is off, okay? Once you click station mode, it'll drop down all of the Wi-Fi networks that are available in your area. Since you set up your router already, all you have to do is link to the router. And in my case, it was TPlink 47A0. So now that's linked. All you have to do is repeat the process on however many ASI Airs that you have. And I'm not really sure what the upper limit is on that one. Some people say 4, and I'm just totally not sure. I don't have 4 ASI Airs at the moment in time. Maybe those of you that have run more than 2 can comment down below. So repeat the process, and after you've set up your other ASI Air, or how many other ASI Airs you have, you want to go back into the Wi-Fi menu and link to your router. So we're going to link to my router, and I'm going to select TP-Link 5G. And I could easily have used the 2G mode. I just chose to link to the 5G mode because I do see a latency difference between using 2 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, even though my ASI Airs are transmitting in station mode in 2.4. All right, now that my link is set up on my router, all I have to do is go back into the ASI Air app and make sure that they are both showing up in the app. And after I hit scan, sure enough, they both are. So let's connect to the ASI Air Mini right now. And you'll see that in the top left-hand corner, I'm no longer connected to any particular ASI Air. I'm just connected to the router here. So we're going to hit enter. And here's my ASI Air Mini menu. And if you hit the I button and then Wi-Fi, you can verify that it is connected to yet the ASI Air Mini. So say that you want to connect to your ASI Air Pro. All you have to do is go down to switch device, and it's going to do its thing and scan for ASI Airs. And I can just hit connect to my Pro. It's going to succeed on the connection, and there it is, ASI Air Pro. And it works both ways. So on the ASI Air Pro menu, I just swipe down and hit switch device. It's going to scan again, and there it is, ASI Air Mini. So all I have to do is connect to my Mini. And there it is. And that's really all it takes, guys. It's not very hard. I made this video for people that are interested in doing this sort of thing because maybe you want to run multiple rigs and you weren't sure how easy it was to set up or what it took to set up. So hopefully this video helped you out in some way. All right, guys, that's all I had for you today. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.